entering a brand new era. Things are not quite so old school. There's tons of exclusive content, should be pretty cool. 24 full years of questing, makes our devs we're doing great. RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2008. Welcome back to May 7th, 2008. The timelines are now to another stage here. It is time for what happened more than 2 months ago. It is time for also RuneScape Leagues 5. So I'm going to be mostly doing that instead of constantly working on new episodes for this right now. So, in the meantime, I'm going to go fishing with all these 135,000 feathers that I purchased. And that is a whole lot of fishing. We're already a little 89 fishing, 91 cooking. That's going to be going upwards. Also a tiny bit of woodcutting and fire making XP, technically, since we're going to be lighting fires here to cook everything. 75 fire making, 95 woodcutting. Just a heaping pile of trout and salmon. Got rid of the adrenaline staff for an extra inventory space. If I could have gotten fish with a crystal bow in time, maybe would have gotten rid of that for another inventory space. Got the axe here. We're fishing here near Ardoin, just for a convenient running over to the Jade Vine every day. It's totally doable. That's also going to be some farming and Slayer XP, and a little more wood cutting. So overall, this will be great. Just fish, inventory fish, cook the fish, drop all the fish, chop a log, continue. Let's have a willow tree right here. I might chop that for a tiny bit more wood cutting and fire making XP. The fishing and cooking is what's really going to be getting experience here. Also, we're still going with the whole 10% bonus cooking XP for cooking on a fire. That was added later. Or it can't really go to a range or anything, so here we are. Fishing is definitely the limiting factor level here. Well, that's okay. So yeah, 2 months of this. Let's see how it goes. The first level of many. Cook this trout for 92 cooking. Halfway there to 99. It is halfway. 92 is half of 99. It's wild. As far as things are here, wines of Ceradome and Guthix Zamrak is not a cooking option yet, but we would stop burning monkfish on a fire if we ever fished or cooked monkfish. That's something. Better chances at not burning everything else too, so. Like sharks, that's the main idea here. Better at getting food. And here is level 90 fishing. Milestone, achievement, unlocks, and such. That is a mini quest requirement. The shark gloves that we are totally gonna go get from Fist of Guthix. And later on, rocktails, cave morays, tarpons, and the whaler. I guess the mini quest is also later, but there you go. Also, just better fishing things, so that is good. Also, here is not quite the level. One more log. Here is 76 fire making from all the fires we need to make while we are cooking the fish. And some other fires that I made to get these levels at the same time. That is a quest requirement, blisterwood logs, and a beacon near Berthorpe. That is later, though some of it sooner than the others. Yeah. Getting all kinds of fish, dropping them on the ground. At 126,000 feathers left. 93 cooking. Look at that. That is everything later, of course. Rocktails, nourished ancient effigies, cave moray potatoes, and rocktail soup. Some really good stuff in here. Here is 91 fishing. Look at that. That is much later. Starved ancient effigies, seer fish, and blue blubber jellyfish. Getting a lot of things that can get effigies opened. Not enough, because of some of the combinations that will exist. That's at least something. There's 94 cooking. Very high levels here. Still not higher than the woodcutting though. We're getting there. And thieving is also obviously 99. But any 90s skill is definitely quite a bit. Here are some things at level 94. Stop burning sharks if we had cooking gauntlets. But then that would be a inventory space, because we have the other gauntlets, other gloves. Also, later, stop burning cavefish and rocktails with the gauntlets. They're very good gauntlets. Just completely stop burning emerald pies. Later, stop burning pork pies on a range. And also, later, stop burning great white sharks with the cooking gauntlets. We can later be able to make arc gumbo. Stop burning apaterasaur with the cooking gauntlets. Spaghetti apaterasaur in general. Mountaintops with cooking gauntlets. Essotops in general. Parasaurus rex meat with gauntlets. And Corbicular rex meat in general. So, in general, just stop burning some things. Stop burning some other things, assuming we have the cooking gauntlets. And arc gumbo. Of these things, none of it really applies. But we will burn slightly less food. The Jade Vine-ing continues. Here is 70 farming. 1500 XP at a time here. Milestone achievement unlocks. That is poison ivy bushes. And later, Yune, ectograss, master farmer fragments, devil snare, hydrangea bushes, and multi-seeding tier 2. Interesting stuff. And here is 92 fishing. Halfway there, as far as experience is concerned. In total. We still are not even close to halfway done with the feather stack here. And that is later cavefish gloves, siligos, and enriched fungal algae. Looks like we got the cooking pet. Ramsey. It's a little goblin guy. Follows you around once skilling pets exist. And yeah, all this skilling, getting skilling pets, not too impossible. 8.3 million XP. Neat. 95 cooking! Yay! Sounds aren't even on right now. Whatever. Tiger shark, summer pie, seed ancient effigy, blue barber jellyfish. Maybe summer pies exist. Doesn't matter. Here is 93 fishing. That is later. Nourished ancient effigy and small crystal urchins. Very good. And also, for good measure, here is 77 fire making. That's a twofer. Well, that is nothing at all. We can light fires better. Fire making. 96 cooking. That is much later. Moray, gissel potatoes, wamagang oil, and arc soup. Gonna be some interesting stuff out in the arc. Gonna be a lot of levels required for all that stuff. We're definitely working on it though. It goes. Well, here's an awkward situation. The 2024 Christmas event is going on. It's mostly cosmetics, so that's fine. But part of it is including in the advent calendar is a black Christmas scythe. Looks pretty fancy. Look at that. Black, white, snow particles. How very festive. But unlike other event rewards and things, this is actually a tradable item, which means that we can't, like, just get it back or have it as a cosmetic or something. In theory, this could be a time where we would get some keepsake keys, but you can get the thing back from that. So we have to actually get enough money to buy a bond on the Grand Exchange to get a keepsake key to put things in it, and none of that exists yet. So, in theory, we could store it in the bank or something, since we shouldn't even have it yet. But I don't think we're gonna do that. I got my regular Ironman that has the black Christmas scythe on it anyways. And we're not gonna be wasting an inventory space. Also, we can't even waste an inventory space in just a little bit here. So we're going to be dropping the black Christmas scythe. As unfortunate as that may be, I wish to drop it. Look at that just lying on the ground there. What a nice thing. That would be nice to have. Should appear to other players, aka me, in 60 seconds. There is some situations with dropped items, and if it is over 1 billion, it can't be dropped or something. I don't think we're going to find anything that costs more than 1 billion coins for a while. And even at that point, we should have the treasure box, I would think. I don't think anything before that even costs 1 billion, so I don't think we're going to have any problems on that front. So, goodbye, Black Christmas Scythe. In theory, worth some money, but since every single member is going to be getting it, if they actually do the advent calendar for 15 days, I don't think it's going to have much value. And there it is. Take Black Christmas Scythe. Yoink. And now I got 2 on this account. Oh boy. Fun, fun, fun. Anyways, we'll see at the end of the Christmas event when we turn in all this note paper we've been getting. But for now, just more fishing and cooking. 94 fishing. That is Fishing Frenzy. Later. That's a whole thing. 97 cooking. Definitely getting up there. Later on, we will get to be able to open Gorged Ancient Effigies and stop burning blue blubber jellyfish when using cooking gauntlets. How specific. But also just burn other things less, in general. Probably. Burn rate calculations. It's the whole thing. 95 fishing. Leveling up. Getting stuff done. Later on, we'll be able to fish tiger sharks and medium crystal urchins. And open sated ancient effigies. Lots of experience per level here. Another 900,000. Cooking was over 1 million. Lots of XP. 98. Cooking. What a level. That is nothing whatsoever. And only another 1.2 million experience for the last level here. Wild. A little line of fires. There is 78 fire making. And that is barbarian eucalyptus logs. Okay. Does that exist? Guess that might exist. We've been down there, we've been over there. Not gonna do that, but okay. Sure. 96 fishing. That is currently barehand sharks. That's right. Barbarian stuff exists. Later, barehand great whites, rocktail gloves, and wallagongs. So, we have to see if bare hand catching sharks is as fast as just regular catching sharks. Because that'd be very convenient, not needing to pick up a harpoon. Would save some awkward inventory management. That's pretty nice. It is time for another big milestone. Over here in the Cooking Guild. Brought a few fish over here. Might as well cook at the Cooking Guild for this last bit of cooking. But first, a look back at how we got here at all. In terms of cooking, of course. Cooking was one of the original skills all the way back at the start. January 4th, 2001. Although there wasn't really much to do, there was only meat. And so we cooked meat. Level 2 we got from cooking meat. Level 3, 4, and 5 from Cook's Assistant here, which was fantastic. 6 all the way to level 18 on the first day cooking the meat that exists. Definitely something. In February, we stocked up on a whole inventory of meat, ready to go to do a quest through a future time portal. That went well, because we returned. And then in April, for level 20 to 25, we were making meat pies, because those were just so much better food. And, like, the best things in the game still. Level 26, we got making a red berry pie for Thurgo. So that was a good time. In April still. Then in June, everything changed. For the better. Because fishing was added. And so, for 27 to 31, we cooked shrimp. 32 and 33, shrimp and anchovies. 34 to 38 was trout. And 38 we ended cooking the trout in the first day of fishing there in June. Got 39 all the way to 53 cooking trout and salmon in July 2001 still. And then in September we did a few different things. 54 and 55 still on the trout and salmon. 56 with lobster. 57 with tuna and swordfish. Just testing things out. Getting food for doing things. 58 was in December on lobsters. 59 to 66 were on mackerel, cod, and bass, because I was looking for rubies in February 2002. 67 and 68 back at the trout and salmon in April 2002. 69 to 71 still there, but now in May. And the trout and salmon just kind of continues. 72 to 77 in June 2002. 78 in July. 79 in September. 80 and 81 in January 2003. 82 in March. 83 and 84 in May. 85 in July. 86 at Lobsters for the whole crazy fire giant grind in August 2003. Then after that, we only really caught food when we needed it for food. So we didn't really get another level until 87 at trout and salmon in November 2004. So over a year later. That's wild. Continued at the trout and salmon for 88 in December 2004. 89 in January 2005. Got level 90 cooking on shark in July 2006. So that's over, again, another year and a half later. At this point, shark was the food to use. And it's not very fast XP. 91, again on shark for just using sharks purposes, in February 2008. So again, another like year and a half. And then we get to what we're doing today. In May of 2008. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Salmon. Salmon. Another salmon. And that is 99 cooking. Wild stuff. The highest possible level in this skill. Lots and lots of fish cooked. Here we have all the things that you stop burning. Stop burning caramboin, roasted bird, roasted rabbit, roasted beast, roasted chompy. You can really burn bird meat at level 98. That's wild. Stop burning tiger shark with the cooking gauntlets and sailfish with the cooking gauntlets and be able to cook sailfish at all, sailfish soup. Stop burning Hypoterasaur, Melatops, and Preposaurus Rex meat, skill mastery, and more Eticat potatoes in Daemonheim. Most of this is not very helpful for us, or important. But just burning less stuff. That's alright. Doesn't say stop burning sharks. I think you need a combination of things for that or something. Or is it 94? I don't know. We were burning them for a little bit, but we have a higher cooking level now. Whatever it is. Anyways, we can go get the skill cape of cooking. How's that for an idea? Right here, with the head chef. Welcome to the Cooking Guild. It's always great to have such an accomplished chef visit us. Say, would you be interested in a skill cape of cooking? They're only available to master chefs. Well, that's me. Yes, please. 99,000 coins. I got the money right here. Excellent. Wear that cape with pride, my friend. We have the thieving cape, and also it's now trimmed. Look at that. Also, I think I should give prayer bonus for having the trimmed version of the cape. Prayer bonus. Yeah, 2. Used to be 4, I think. But 2 prayer bonus is something. Now all of our skill capes will be trimmed, since we have at least 2 99s. Yeah, cooking cape, trimmed. Purple, red, cooking hood. We're just cooking up a storm here. Let's get the emote out here. Always a good time. New skill cape, gotta do the emote. We're making a big fancy pie, fling it way up into the sky. Making a pie. How fun. Now we are way past making pies. That was back before fishing was a skill. We made some pies. That whole thing about that. Anyways, now with the cooking cape and hood, we can actually put this in the house. Unlike the thieving cape, where we had to get rid of the hood. I think it's got a passive of like never burning fish now, or never burning anything now. So we can't really use that, because that is not a thing yet. Also just for the stats and just looking good. Not like we have any other decent capes anyways, so. Go put the cooking cape in the house. Don't need this chef's hat. And this would be the point where we would, well, most people would stop cooking things. Because you're at 99. That's the highest level. But there are plans in the future where having more cooking done would be a good idea. I think we're just gonna keep cooking the last bits of the fish. Still fighting and growing the jade vine constantly. That is another kill. Poke it with the secateurs. And that is 73 Slayer. Neat. Later, there'll be jungle strike worms, which are actually going to be very important. And then they're less important. It's a whole system. Also need to go get more super compost. I've got that all in the compost bins. Have to run around for that. But to celebrate 73 Slayer here, we're going to go to the future. And the present. And the past. Christmas event. Open the giant present. Main one. Get a snowman loot beam. Cosmetic. Well, that's always fun. And then, we've been doing all this fishing and cooking and woodcutting and fire making and farming and slayer, and we've been getting wrapping paper. 490,000 wrapping paper. Exchange the wrapping paper 100,000 at a time to get presents, which mostly contain oddments, since Ironman mode. But they also contain food and cosmetics and titles. We need to click 2,000 times here. Oh boy. But yeah. Just gonna open all these and get some mostly oddments. It's honestly more convenient doing this on an Ironman account, because main accounts get XP lamps and stars, which just fill up the entire inventory, and also just other random bits of garbage. This we can just keep going. Would also be slightly more convenient if we didn't have so many inventory spaces being taken up. Present, the real present in blue from the blue. The real present, these are titles, in white from the white presents. Overhead emotes of Sir Collington Grumpy and Sir Collington Love. Earmuff cosmetics in Santa and Sarah Doman. Candy canes, we got black and white, purple, green, and then extra ones you just keep getting, but you only unlock one. And technically they're tradable, but not really from Ironman accounts. Also some snowboards. Ride around on a snowboard. Sir Collington, that one too. More space. This is Zuck. Wild. All the blue ones done. Sir Collington Cry overhead emotes. Nobody ever uses overhead emotes. White party hat emote. Admirable. Title. Red candy cane. Purple candy cane we already have. Black candy cane we already have. Armadillo earmuffs. Cozy brown earmuffs. That's just the purple ones left. Open all these. Each level has different stuff. There's also higher level presents we didn't get any of. Even with all that stuff. You got Zamorak earmuffs, reindeer earmuffs, festive warrior skeleton for necromancy, Guthix earmuffs, orange candy cane, Zeros earmuffs, blue candy cane, then a duplicate, pink candy cane, cyan candy cane, and a few more here. Orange candy cane, already have that one. The impish title, like that. And festive warrior, sun warrior, set of 2 scroll. Possibly tradable. We redeem for the second set of festive warrior, redeem. So we'll unlock the following animation cosmetic. Festive warrior, set 2. There's multiple sets. Okay. Now we have those. So we can look at the festive earmuffs. There they are. These ones have reindeer. Delightful. And then 107,000 ornaments. Goes in the pouch, I suppose. Not much we can do with that. And throw in all of the food here into the trough. And we find Rudy, the Christmas Village reindeer pet. Delightful. And now we have a pet. Didn't see that in here. Pets. Rudy. There's a pet. Oh, big reindeer guy. Wild. Let me just destroy all these candy canes, because we already have them. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Very festive. Got a few thousand more of the paper for another green present thing here. And that is Champion's Hurricane Cosmetic Ability Untradeable. Sure. We don't have abilities yet. Here's 97 fishing. That is later, obviously. Gorged ancient effigies, large crystal urchins, and sailfish. That's a pretty good fish that we can't have because it doesn't exist yet. It is time to introduce a new concept. For all of the game so far, and for a little bit longer, the highest level in skills has been 99. But the experience per level is determined with a formula, so you can tell when you would get another level. And then in 2015, you're able to display said virtual levels. And so, we can see that happen in here too. Most of them don't do anything yet, but there are plans coming up for levels to actually go into the 100 plus in all skills. Slowly being worked on. There is virtual 100 cooking. Shows up on the skills here as 100 out of 100. But for now, only 99 counts. Here is 98 fishing. That is the second to last level. 98. 1.2 million XP to go. Virtual 101 cooking. Doesn't do anything. Here is level 79 fire making. Flame gloves and a beacon there. All fired up. 96 wood cutting. Much later on, that is golden bamboo. Still keeping up with the jade vine here. There is level 71 farming. What do we got here? Later on, yaks and a second large animal pen. Oh, player-owned farms. That's so much nicer. Later. Virtual 102 cooking. Still does nothing. What better spot for this than the fishing guild? Take a lobster pot off of the table over there. Go catch a lobster. And here we have the history of our fishing levels. Of course. Fishing was added to the game in June 2001. And so we started off by just doing a bunch of fishing that day. Level 2 at shrimp. And that continues all the way until level 15. Just catching shrimp, cooking them. Really pairs nicely with cooking, as we kind of saw already when we got the cooking levels. At level 16 to 20, we started catching anchovies along with our shrimp, so that's great. And then 21 to 30, we caught trout. And this was all on that first day. Moving on to July 2001, we caught trout and salmon from level 31 to 50. A lot of fishing, but it is the lower levels, so we got it done. 51, we got trout and salmon. This was in September. Then tried out the other options we have for food there, like lobsters for level 52, and tuna and swordfish for 53. Later on in December, we got 54 and 55 at lobsters. And then in February 2002, we went from 56 all the way to 62, catching all the things from big net fishing, looking for these rubies. 63 and 64 in April 2002, packing the trout and salmon. We're going to be there on and off for quite a while here again. 65 to 67 in May, 68 to 74 in June, 75 in September, 76 and 77 in January 2003, 78 in March, 79 in April, 80 in May, 81 in July, 82, finally moved to somewhere else, catching lobsters in August 2003. And then back to trout and salmon for level 83 in November 2004, so over a year later. Really just catching the food we needed, for the most part, for food, for fighting stuff. 84 in December 2004, 85 in January 2005, 86 we got from finishing Rum Deal in October 2005. That's pretty wild. Not too often you get high level from quest rewards. 87 and 88 back at big net fishing in May 2006, trying to get crystal keys. 89 at sharks in February 2008, so quite a while later. And then we get to today, where we got 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98 at trout and salmon. And now, once we catch it, of course, 99 fishing. Skill mastery. And we'll collect shark fragments at double rate. Oh, we already have all of those. And they also don't exist, so anyways. Here at the Fishing Guild, for the obvious benefit of the Master Fisher being here. Hello, welcome to the Fishing Guild. Please feel free to make use of any of our facilities, like all the fishing spots. Tell me about the skill cape of fishing, 99,000 coins. I have the money right here, actually. Excellent. Wear that cape with pride, my friend. And we will, indeed. Fishing cape. Get a nice little look at it here. It's a fish. I think it has a benefit of fishing more or something. Fishing, cooking, and thieving. All 99. Going to go put this in my house. I suppose we will go fish up the last 900 fish here. Since we have feathers, might as well. Here it is. The last feather. Going to fish ourselves up a trout. Oh boy. And cook it, because why not? More cooking XP. And then drop that, and that, and that. Because we are done with fishing. 99 and all that. That was a very productive 2 months and or afternoon, depending on what timeline you're looking at here. But anyways, it is now time for Time to Continue. On May 8th, 2008. Reminder from Jagex to download this program that they're telling you to download, which will send all of your PC information to them, just so they can know what kind of computers people have, what kind of specs they got, and if the current plan for a future project that's going to push the technology of the game forward is actually going to work out well. And, on that note, an immediate sneak peek at what this project is going to be. A complete graphical rework, and also full screen mode. So that is in the works. Full graphical rework of the entire game definitely takes a bit of doing. It's a big place with a lot of things, some of which gets more graphically reworked than others. More frequently, more times. It's a whole process out here. And then, on May 13th, 2008, Party Pete, graphical rework from the Guaranteed Content poll, and also all of the SARs, and everything in the fight caves. This graphical rework, also from the Guaranteed Content poll, will be replaced with another graphical rework in 2012. So we can't even see what all these guys would look like in either of the games, really. Also includes the ability to click through roofs in high detail mode. So that is more convenient. So that's nice. And all of the SARs and all the monsters updated graphically there. Works well with the next quest. It is Tucktiz Ket Dill. Requires a few different things here. 50 construction, 45 strength, 43 crafting, 40 mining. Used to require 41 mining, because that was the requirement for a rune pickaxe, which was required. Now can use an adamant pickaxe, but of course we're not going to. We'll just go get the rune pickaxe. And also required 40 attack, again for the rune pickaxe. But now, potentially no requirements. Depends what pickaxe it wants you to use, I guess. We're also going to need to bring a hammer and chisel, because the tool belt doesn't exist yet. But yeah. Adamant pickaxe or better, which can be on the tool belt. We don't have those. We need 14 to 16 oak planks. How imprecise. Runes for water spells, and a magic main hand weapon. The magic weapon is only required because of the evolution of combat, making it so you can't just cast your spells without a weapon. Also need a bow or a crossbow. We got the crystal bow. A melee weapon. We're gonna have the rune pickaxe, that's perfectly fine. A bank is nearby, that doesn't matter. And a bit of combat. Length, long to very long. Depends how you do with bits of this. So in total, we need a magic weapon, runes, oak planks, and a rune pickaxe. Should be pretty good. The quest begins in the Tsar City, which was also completely graphically reworked, and actually even structurally reworked in 2012. So the actual locations of everything is going to be slightly different than it would have been. Just need to pay attention to the dialogue and such. And speaking of dialogue, there's going to be a lot of SARs in this quest. If we try to do some kind of rocky, gravelly voice for all of them, we would destroy ourselves. So we're going to not do that too much, I don't think. We'll start here by talking to these three guys. Sar Herfrock, Sar Exil Tog, and Sar Medj Malk. There are all Sar. And then they got their class, caste, type kind of guy, and then their name. Everybody. You need help? Jaliet Exil Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic? That's not how this works. What has happened here? Got a whole cave-in happening. I tell you what happened. Big creature dug tunnels under Sar City, and Sar Exotog will kill it. Yes, talked to his cat Dill, dug tunnels under the city. Now the whole city is in danger. Many Sar her are trapped beneath the collapse to Tis Talk Cat Dill's tunnels. A Talk Tis Cat Dill. A big lava monster? A four-legged creature with big claws, covered in stone plate armor. Walks when the lava sphere in the sky is not visible, and digs lots of tunnels. You mean an armadillo in the volcano? There are many creatures in volcano. One is the Talktiz Cat Dill. Zar hunt them for food. Huh, I always thought Zar ate rocks. Why would we eat rocks? We eat flesh like you, Jallet. I see. Well, why don't you just clear the rubble then? You look strong enough for the job. We are strong enough. And Zar her Frock is a very good miner. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Jal Exil, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. If we mine, we risk another collapse. Talktiz Cat Dill's tunnels are very unstable and run right under Zar City. Can't you just fill the tunnels with rocks or something? We need to stabilize tunnels so they do not cave in and ruin our city. But we need to get into them first. The only entrance we have found is too small for Zar to get into. We dare not make it bigger, or tunnels might collapse. Except Talktiz Cat Dill. Volcano. Armadillo. Maybe I'm small enough to fit through? And I'm more than capable when it comes to constructing things, so I should be able to repair the tunnels as well. Leave Fate of City in hands of Jallet? Do we not have much choice, Sar Exiltog. And we cannot leave Sar her trapped. Fine, but make sure you kill Talktiz Cat Dill too, so it does not dig more tunnels. Alright, I can do that. Thank you, Jallet Exil, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Go to speak to Sar Cat Groll, directly south of here, and then a little bit to west. It guards entrance to tunnel. Come back to us when you've repaired tunnels and killed Talktiz Cat Dill. South and a bit west. Got it. Okay. Well, yeah, they got problems that only some thin, squishy guy could deal with. And that's us. Talktiz Cat Groll. What do you want, Jallet? I was told to talk to you. At the entrance, cracking the wall. I'm here to help stabilize the tunnels under the city and kill the beasts that dug them. The Tsar over there told me to talk to you, as you're the guard of the tunnel entrance. They asked Jallet to help. We cannot leave safety of Tsar City in hands of Jallet. But I'm the only one small enough to get through the crack. Yes, Jallet is tiny and soft. Can probably squeeze through a crack easily. What do you know about things like these? I'm very good at construction and could easily repair a few tunnels. Bah, her is nothing without its tools. Sar Cat Groll cannot possibly let Jallet enter unless Jallet is prepared. Alright, what do I need? Well, one thing I need is that hammer and chisel that I didn't bring. Right back. Alright, are we prepared now? Alright, what do I need? First of all, you need strong Talk Exil Im, Talk Cat Hurt, and Talk Jaw Hurt. What? Could you say that in, non-Tsar? If Jallet will work with Tsar, Jallet will use Tsar tools. I'm sure I could get what I need, but I don't understand what the words mean. We already speak Jallet language to keep you tourists happy. We will not change names for you too. But then, how will I be able to help you? Sar Cat Groll knew Jallet would be no help. I will write you a list of items and how many you need. I have not been into tunnels, so I, of course, do not know exact numbers. You might need less. Stupid Jallet knows nothing. Tsar Groll carves something into a flat rock and hands it to you. There you go. Before Jalet works with Tsar, I suggest you go northwest through city, past Plaza, to Tsar Library, and learn how to read Tsar. That's a reasonable idea. Let's read the tablet here. We need +, TQTT, +, these, 2 up, 3 across, TQTT, and +, 3 down, 1 across, TQTT. Northwest, through the plaza, to the library. Sounds like a good place to go. Library will have information about what he is talking about. You would think they would be slightly more inclined to, oh, I don't know, let me go fix the tunnels to save the city. Seems to be a thing they might want. We're still lagging. We've been having some problems. Come on. Oh my goodness. It's off and on. It's a problem. To the northwest. Northwest of this way. We find an entrance to the library. One of these. We're up here. That's a gall. That doesn't count. Northwest, past... Oh, there's the library. It's in one of these tunnels and places and stuff. It's a whole thing. Enter the library. Okay. And here we've got bookcases. Search the bookcase, but all you find are strange orbs with strange words on them. Tsar Mej Lore. How's it going? Welcome to Tsar Library. Talent Excel Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Can Tsar Mej Lore, Lord of Tsar Library, help you? Yes, that'd be great. I need help with the Tsar language. I got this list of various items I need to gather, but there are a bunch of weird characters and words I can't understand. Tsar Groll wasn't very helpful in translating, so he sent me here to study. Jaunt has come to right place. I am Library Lord, so I am here to help. Is the language Tsar? Yes, it is. So would you help me? I told you I am Lord of Library. Of course I can help. The book you look for is in Jalet section. Alright, and where is the Jalet section? At far back, of course. You can see shelves right down this corridor. Look down the corridor and spot a bookcase full of ashes. All the way over there? Possibly. Looks like that bookcase is filled with ashes. Yes, ashes is what Tsar called them, but this library is for tourists who visit Tsar City, so we call them books. But they are actual ashes, not books. Jolly can stop politeness. We can call them books. Okay, let's call them books. So how do you read them? I mean, they're books. Jalet is weird. We do not yet know how to read your type of books. Tsar use hard rock to carve text on. We are not used to your type of text. That's not what we use. We use books, paper, and we write on it. Josh must be confused. We asked for books, and this is what we got. Ah, I think I understand now. The books must have been burnt when they were brought into the volcano. Ashes do not burn, crazy Jalet. No, I mean, never mind. Anyway, maybe you know what these words mean? Tsar Mej Lore is Lord of Library, not teacher. Read your Jalet book and you will find out. Fine. Well, can you at least tell me where you got the book from? Whoever wrote them must know. Yes, we got them from Lord of the Library in your city to northeast. Varrock, I think you call it. Alright, thank you. We've got a bunch of orbs we can't read. Let's go see this pile of ashes. See it? Empty shelves. Not really seeing the pile of ashes here anymore. Potentially also... Oh, here's the pile of ashes. Look at this. The shelves are lined with piles of ashes. Each pile has a name label attached below it. There should be names of books. Among others, you see Tsar Tourist Guide, Creatures of Kramja Volcano, and Fight Caves for Dummies. Brilliant. We can also ask a few more questions about the library here, which is pretty cool. Okay, we can see if we can get some information about the orbs they've got here. A Tsar library, eh? Didn't know Tsar had libraries, or knew how to read for that matter. Tsar have a very good language. Jagex, hardcore also Ironman Artic. We always have known how to carve and read. We've not always had library. It was an idea we got when Jagex started to visit Star City. You seem very lost and very misplaced in our culture. Yes, you crowd the fight pit, which is good entertainment to watch, but you know nothing. So to make the city easier for Jagex to understand, we set up a library and got books for you. But you do not seem to want to learn. Almost only Tsar visit library now. Few Jagex who come here always ask about ashes and never about books. You seem to be obsessed with ashes. They got a whole system here. What is with the ashes? They're ashes. We did not bring them here for the Tsar. They are for Jagex who wish to visit the city, so you can read and learn about Tsar. You're supposed to read ashes. Books you should know how. I'm sorry, we read on stone. Alright. And more information about Jagex. We have Jagex. Fleshy. Human guys. Alright. We need to go to Varrock. We can do that very easily with our glorious house and all the home teleports that we purchased. Oh, it is nice having teleports again. Sitting in our dwelling, basically trapped there for 2 months because we had all the extra inventory space for doing all the fishing. Good to get back to it. Lord of the Library in Varrock. That can be none other than Reldo. Let's go have a chat with Reldo. See if he's got the original copy of the tourist guide. Hey, Reldo. Question about the Tsar language. Hello, Reldo. I've just been in the library down in the Tsar city, where I found the ashes of a book. They burned the books I sent them? Oh no, not at all. The heat from the volcano caused them to burn, and the Tsar simply think that the ashes are what we humans read. It's a whole process. Oh, haha, that's quite comical. Yeah, anyway. One of the books apparently contained a dictionary of some sort. I have a couple of words and characters in Tsar that I need translating. Tsar librarian couldn't help me, so I figured I'd go to the person who sent them the books, namely you. Ah, that must be the Tsar Tourist Guide. I didn't write it myself, but I do indeed have a copy of it. Should be in one of the bookcases here in the library. I'm afraid I don't know exactly which one it is in, though. But I'm sure it won't be too hard to find. Alright, I'll get looking. Thank you. Ah, Reldo. And your never knowing where the books are. This is not the first time, or the last time, that he's not going to be able to tell us where the book is. Didn't even give us which side of the library this time. My goodness. Sigh. Tsar Tourist Guide. There we go. Wonder if the Wilderness Manual is even accurate anymore. Future time, Wilderness is gone. And then it comes back, and then it's gone again. Read. Tsar Tourist Guide. When we can see a note stuck to the inside of the cover, I would read the note first. Here are the Tsar numbers. They use a base 12 system. With 1 across, the 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. And it switches to 2 across with 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. 3 across, 1 down, 2 down, 2 down. Then an X. X with 2 lines, X with 3 lines. Then 13 is 12 plus 1, etc. So that tells us the numbers we need for things. If we look at the stone tablet here, we need 1 XLM, 12 plus some amount of this, 1 plus 3 down, that's 15 joule hertz, and then we have 3 across with 2 down. That's quite a bit more. 3 across with 2 down. That is 8. So 20 of the other thing. Yep. 3, 2. And then 1, 3. So 1, 15, and 20. Perfect. Something like that. And then we also have the rest of the book. Read that. Introduction. So you plan on taking a vacation to the wonderful Tsar City deep within the Kramja volcano. Then this book is perfect for you. You'll learn some useful Tsar phrases, some do's and don'ts amongst the Tsar, how to best reach your destination, how to count in Tsar, and about popular tourist attractions. Everything you could ever hope to know about the Tsar City. Fantastic. So let us just read this book here. Section 1, Getting to the Tsar City. Find your way to this over-tropical paradise is simple. First thing you need to do is get to Kramja. Regular boat rides will take you directly from Port Sarim to the eastern peninsula of the island, or from East Ardoin to Brimhaven. From there, head straight for the Kramja volcano. Can't find your way? Well, a very simple landmark. A cloud of beautiful black smoke, you can't miss it. Once you reach the crater, a large towering spiky gateway marks the entrance to Tsar City. Was not the case, originally. You would go down into the Kramja volcano dungeon and then into a small hole there into the Tsar City. But that's for later. Enter, and you will have reached your destination. Hours of fun with tourist attractions, sightseeing, and socializing with the locals and your other tourists await you. Thousands of people from all over Gielinor visit this glorious city every day, so you'll never be alone. Disclaimer, the author of this tourist guide takes no responsibility for any mishaps on the way to Tsar City, such as death by pirate or scorpion. And Section 2, Tourist Attractions. Once inside Tsar City, the attractions and sights to experience are nearly endless. Beautiful rivers flow straight through the city, make for a perfect scenery if you want to go for a walk with a special someone. You can also get a first-hand look at Tsar craftsmen hard at work, forging wonderful tools out of purest obsidian. Or why not admire the marvelous city guards? You might think, but what if I want to be more active? Worry not. The Tsar City also contains the two great attractions, known as the Play Pit and the Play Cave. In the Play Pit, tourists from around Gielinor can compete against each other for fine prizes. The Play Cave is a fantastic attraction. You'll be able to get up close and personal with the wildlife of the volcano, without the big annoying fences you find in places like the Ardoin Zoo. The Tsar names of these attractions are slightly different, namely Fight Cave and Fight Pit. The principle, however, remains the same. Disclaimer, the author of this tourist guide takes no responsibility for any mishaps, such as death by lava, Tsar guards, other tourists, or highly aggressive Play Cave monsters. Section 3, Do's and Don'ts. If you enter the Play Cave, do not feed the animals, or their taste for human flesh may grow even stronger. If you enter the Play Pit, try to stay away from other tourists. They are there to kill you. If you take walks along the beautiful rivers, don't go for a swim. Lava is not good for your skin. If you go to watch the city guards, don't insult or tease them. Their clubs hit hard, and they won't stop hitting until you're dead. Yeah! Section 4, Useful Phrases. The Tsar are usually happy to speak your own language, but sometimes it can prove useful to know parts of their language. This section of the tourist guide is here for to quickly grasp the foundation of their beautiful language. The words are typically short and always end with a consonant, even though it's not always fully pronounced. What the word means depends on context and won't always have a set translation. So we got things like ak, which is forked twin, is it, ek for blade knife, m for hammer and mace, har is holy and sacred, her is the builder and crafter, sculptor and small, im is a pickaxe, jad, elemental, jal, foreign, not czar, ket is blunt defender garden large, ke air fly wing, kle us we, kot is protect save, kol is token and value, mej for mage magic priest and loosely translates as parent, is a club and a maul, tal is rod staff, talk is hard material rock, s is burn fire hot life, ol is circle ring, exil is dangerous hunter killer sharp, yet is cold dead freeze ice, zek attack hard. These basic words can then be combined into more complex words. Follows a list of examples. Jalet is a combination of cold and foreign. We're the cold foreigners. Top coal is Tsar currency, cut from the purest obsidian. Tsar species as a whole. Tis case, we should fairly common fiery bats live in the volcano. Talk tis obsidian. All the obsidian they use is gained from their own volcano. Sometimes they even gain obsidian out of their dead, as a way of passing their life force onto new parts of Star society. Ket, a block of stone. Kind typically used in Star constructions are sourced from their own mines. Tashal hurt, a plank. Kind typically used in Star constructions are oak planks, treated by Star in a specific manner to make them resistant to fire. Talk hurt, metal. The kind typically used in Star construction is mithril or adamantite, forged in their magma furnaces. Talk tis Exel Ek, knife made of obsidian. Talk yet Exel Ek, a knife made of metal. Talk Exel Ek, a knife made of any metal, any material. Talk tis Ket M, a hammer or mace of obsidian. Talk yet Kek M, a hammer or mace of metal. Talk Ket M, a hammer or mace of any material. Then we have Talk tis Exel Im, pickaxe of obsidian. Talk yet Exel Im, pickaxe of metal. Talk Exel Im, a pickaxe of any kind. Talk Ket Am, a maul or club of obsidian. Talk yet Ket Am, a maul or club of metal. Talk Ket Am, a maul or club of any material. So when we look at our stone tablet here, we got a Talk Exel Im, Talk Ket Hurt, and Talk Jal Hurt. So if we look at the book, Talk Exel Im, and all that, read book, useful phrase. We also didn't get to the counting. Talk Exel Im is a pickaxe. We look at the specific ones here. We need the plank, specifically their kinds of planks, which is the oak treated. We need the blocks of stone, or the Takkets, and the Exel Im, a pickaxe. So yeah, Talk Exel Im, any pickaxe. Specifically though, hammer and rune, but specifically rune. This might have also included hammer or chisel or something in here, back when those were actually required. And the numbers are also, we need 20 of the blocks, and then possibly 15 of the planks. We have 14. Might just go grab a few more oak planks, since we're here in Varrock anyways. And then we can just kind of read the last bit here about numbers. I kind of figured it out based on the cover sheet. Counting in Tsar. Tsar count in a slightly different way from humans. Basically, their counting system comes from their anatomy. They have 4 arms with 3 fingers on each, and this is reflected both by the base 12, so that's how numbers are written. Human counting system is the base of 10, which means we count from 0 to 9 before adding the second digit, making 10. Tsar count from 1 to 12 before adding on a second digit. 0 is nothing to a Tsar, and thus not included. All Tsar numbers are collections of lines. Numbers are based on their 4 arms and 3 fingers on each arm. What is necessary in order to count to a certain number is what the lines represent. For every hand that a Tsar needs to use, 1 horizontal line is added. For every finger on the last hand that's needed to be used, 1 vertical line is added. However, if all 4 hands are necessary, they make an X shape instead of 4 horizontal lines. For example, number 5 in Tsar would need 2 hands and 2 fingers on the last hand, and we're with 2 horizontal and 2 vertical lines. All makes sense. I'm gonna go grab another oak plank or 2. Depends on how many we need, because he also said he wasn't going to be super specific about it. And then we just need to get everything working. Okay. But we don't have space for all the stuff anyways. We're just going to worry about it as it comes. Anyways, what do you want, Jollet? I know what to bring now. I read this book that told me a bit about the Tsar language, so I know what to bring now. Good, tell me. I need a pickaxe. Yes, go on. I need oak planks. I need to have the Tsar treat them to make them resistant to fire, also. Yes, very good. Tsar her frock can treat planks. And last item Jollet need, I need blocks of stone. Finally, I need some blocks of stone. Kind come from your mine, so that's where I should get them as well. Correct. John Exil Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic surprises. Zarkat Grull. I did not think you would learn Zar. And yes, now you need to go to Zar Mines to East. There you must have a Zar teach you how to safely mine magma. Tunnels will be very unstable, and we cannot let you in if you do not have experience. When you know this, you can get the rocks. I will tell Zar Rock you are allowed to enter a Zar mine. Alright, thank you. Very good. And we can also get the planks treated here, so might as well do that. Then we need to go east into that area. Everything in different places still. Zar Rock. Hey. Are tunnels fixed and Zar safe yet? Can you treat these oak planks for me? I need them to be fire resistant before I can start repairing the tunnels. Yes, hand them over, I can take care of it. There you go. Hand over your planks to Zar Rock. Treats the planks and hands them back. Now we got treated oak planks. Treated to resist fire. Wild. Wonder where they source their oak logs to turn into planks from. Not really even too many oak trees on Crammed or anything. Anyways, here's Zarkat Rock. What do you want, Jollet? Can I go in here? Yes, go ahead. Zarkat Grull told me you have permission. Fantastic. Into the mine. Look at that. And now even more Zars. Zarkat Jock, Zarkat Lurk, Zarher Clag, Zarmedge Cole, Zarher Brecht, Zar Exil Moore. You need help, John Exil Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic? Who are you? I am Zar Lurk, Ket Lurk. I am guard of the mines. Doesn't seem to be the most active place to guard. John is right, it is not. All they ever do is mine, and they say they do not need any help. That they can handle themselves. Those Zar are as old as the crater, and may fall apart if they had to fight. Ah, boring job and ungrateful clients. That's just wonderful. It's not too bad. They always squabble, so I have entertainment. They claim to be most unique Zar ever to walk the magma. I know them inside out by now. I see. So if I want the gossip, I should come to you then. Yes, Jollet. If you have any questions, just ask. I'll keep that in mind, thank you. All these guys. What brings Jollet to mine? Can you teach me magma mining? I need to learn the technique to safely mine through magma so I can get into and repair the tunnels under the city. I was told to come here to seek training. Do Zarkat Jock look like trainer to Jollet? To be honest, I have no idea what a Zar trainer would look like. You seem to know how to mine, though. All Zar know how to mine. It would be stupid if not. Then why do you have a train... Actually, never mind. So can you help me or not? No. Zar Brecht is trainer. I've stayed true to my caste, so I get to mine. Yeah, I see. Well, thank you. You're welcome, Jollet. Do you want to know anything else? Oh. Who are you? Why not? I am Zarkat Jock, old guardian of Zar City. I was one of the best. Not like these young Zarkat you see nowadays, who are defeated by Jowlet. No. Zarkat Jock won all battles, like true Zarkat should. There was no violence on the streets of Zar City in my days. None, not at all. Now that I'm old, I relax here in mine. You relax in a mine? Doesn't look very relaxing to me. Ha, weak Jowlet. May Zar mine rocks when they get old. Like old Jollet like to dig in dirt or trap tree pebbles in prison of soil and pour water on them when they try to escape. It's not hard work, it's just a way for us to relax. Even though your views on gardening are a bit twisted, I suppose you have a point. Of course. Zar Medj, not only Zar who are wise. Anything else you wanted? No, nothing in particular. Alright. Gotta talk to Zarher Brecht. He's apparently the trainer. You need help? Jollet, Exil, Hardcore, Ultimate Ironman, Artic? Yes. Can you teach me magma mining? Maybe you could help me. Zarher Brecht is not teacher for Jollet. Zarher Brecht is teacher for Zar. But you don't look very busy, and One of the Tsar guards told me I should come to learn here to learn. Zarket are not in charge of who to train to mine. Zahrbrecht is. So Zahrbrecht decides who gets to learn. But it's very important. I need to learn so I can enter the tunnels below the city and repair the damage caused by some big rodent. If I don't, the tunnels risk collapsing, destroying the Tsar city. That does sound important. Too important for a Jalet to do. The entrance into the tunnels is too narrow for a Tsar to get through. That's why they asked me to do it. Jalet makes a good point. Zahrbrecht may be able to help you. But of course you want something for your trouble. Now you mention it, Zahrbrecht could use Jalet's help. Alright, what do you need? 4 buckets and a piece of clay, 5 iron ore and a rare feather from a long-lost species of bird. Any dangerous beasts in a trap-filled dungeon you need slaying? Jalet, Exil, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic is weird. No, Zahrbrecht needs Jalet to help convince other 4 Tsar miners in here that theater is good, and I need them to star in my play. And how do you suggest we go about doing that? Convincing anyone the theater can be good is a challenge. I don't think convincing a Tsar will be any easier. Jalet thinks Zahrbrecht's play is stupid. No, not like that. Good. First, Jalet and Zahrbrecht need to come up with good plot that suits other Tsar miners. When they have with plot, we give them roles. Okay, so what is the plot of the story? It's a dramatic tale of a Tsar called Taktiz-Ket-Ek-Mak, who has turned against Tsar society. Taktiz-Ket-Ek-Mak starts a wave of crime with murder of a Jalet. Then Taktiz-Ket-Ek-Mak starts to do more crime, steals from a Tsar, kills more Jalet, attacks the Tsar in his own home. Is never caught. Tells how life without Tsar rules becomes chaotic and full of misery. Doesn't sound too bad, I suppose. See what I can do. And now, we need to do the theater portion. What do you want, Jalet, Exil, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic? I hear you agree to help Zahrbrecht set up a play. Why don't you like theater? Because it's stupid and not good. Fight pit, that is good. What is it that makes the fight pit exciting? Because different opponents, different skills to hunt down their prey, makes it fun to watch. And is made for Tsar Exil. The theater is made for no one. Anyone else? Anything else you want to know? Let me tell you about the plot. The story of Zahrbrecht has written is about Tsar called Taktiz-Ket-Ek-Mak. This guy against the Tsar society, becomes a criminal, crime wave starts a human visit city, and ends up killed, and events escalate from there. Taktiz-Ket-Ek-Mak starts stealing from other Tsar, kills another human visitor, and even assaults Tsar in their own homes. Smart criminal always manages to evade arm of the law and never gets caught. This meant to show how chaotic life would be if Tsar didn't follow the rules. What do you think about it? Awful. And this is Sarket and Jock just overhearing us from over here. Awful. No Sarket would ever let any other Tsar attack our other races unprovoked and break our peace. Horrible. Such an unbalanced society cannot possibly be the result of a Tsar Medj's organization. Pathetic. Tsar Ixel would never allow themselves to be pushed around like that. It disgusts me. And that is in no way an accurate depiction of Tsar society. Tsar would have no place in it at all. Guess I need to talk to Zahrbrecht about some changes then. Anything we could do to make it better? How can we make this better? Overall storyline they're more comfortable with before I start making small changes. Yeah, we need something better than that. They all hated it. How's the work going, Jalet, Exil, Ultimate Ironman, Artic? Yeah! We should change the plot. I think the plot could do with some changes. What do you suggest, Jalet, Exil, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic? Humans started it. Maybe unprovoked violence from a Tsar isn't the best way to start the story. With the humans who get killed were killed in self-defense. First kill could spark a hunger in Tsar, which drives him to commit more crimes. Not a bad idea, Jalet, Exil, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Tsar always have been peaceful. We only fight on equal terms of self-defense. Yes, Zahrbrecht likes idea. Any other changes we can do? Should change the plot. Be thinking. When he gets killed, he merely robs. Strong human defeats him. Only steals from and assaults humans. No humans are involved. Probably see how they think about our first changes here. What do you want? Got a new story. We've made some changes. The story is now about Sar called Talk to his cat Mac, who's gone against Sar's side, becomes a criminal. Starts when a human visitor attacks it and kills a human in self-defense. Triggers a spark in him and he likes to rush. Starts stealing from the Tsar, kills another human self-defense, assaults the Tsar in its home. Never gets caught. Plays a shadow chaotic life of you if they didn't follow the rules. What do you think? It's far from good, but better than before. This does not kill a child unprovoked. Tsar Medj Cole agrees with Tsar Jock. It is still horrible because no Tsar Medj would be part of such unorganized society. But at least our place with other races is not broken. I can understand why his Mac would not tolerate a child like that. Tsar Exilmor would do the same, but still not really good. It disgusts me. No inaccurate prediction of Tsar society. Tsar her would have no place in it at all. Now, alright, we're getting somewhere now. Mostly seem to be willing to at least work with this. We'll make some small adjustments and even Tsar her clan will be satisfied. See what he wants. Is the Tsar her here. The crafter, which is mine also. How can I make the story better for you? Because you're the only one that's really against it. There are not even any Tsar her in play. Make that happen first. Rich Tsar her uncovers criminal Tsar. The Tsar in the home of Tsar her. I do not know how to. How about just the rich? What if the rich character in the story is a Tsar her? When the criminal robs it, discovers its identity and uncovers its reign of terror. That shows Tsar her is both successful and intelligent. Good idea, Charlotte Exil. Ironman, Artic. As if Tsar her Clag has not been fed enough power as it is. You're just mad because Tsar her are more intelligent than Tsar Medj. Get over it. Maybe this won't go too well. Drop mine, Tsar Medj Cole. Never pleased unless it gets exactly what it wants. Now, is there anything else? Maybe we should try it again. Story's all really good now. Maybe we should change it anyway. How about the Tsar gets a son in his home as a Tsar her? You want to be one of the characters? Maybe assaulted. Could have been because criminals wanted to get its hands on Tsar her's fine creations. Not happy about Tsar her to be portrayed as weak. It's good that we get recognized for our work. Anything else? That's at least something. You want to get assaulted? Anyways. I think we can possibly work with that. How's the work going? They are all happy with the plot now, it seems. Good news. Tsar her Brecht. All the miners are happy with the plot now, so we move on and start handing out the roles. I'm not happy. Plot is horrible. Tsar does not like it. It's bad entertainment and bad for Tsar. Not true. John cannot be trusted even with this. No, it is bad story. Tsar her Clag not like it. They're not happy at all. Not happy unless you convince them. Rabble. What do you want now? I can make the story better. Show great Tsar Ixalar. No, we were just a weak version of Tsar Cat. The criminal is a Tsar Cat. Show they don't have as much self-control as they'd like to think. And no, that's a bad idea. Criminal is smart, not to get caught. Tsar Cat is not. Oh, well, I'll try to think of something else then. Make the story better. Criminal is Tsar Ixalar becomes military leader. Does what does to prove their superiority. As a result, the Tsar Ixil could be recognized as the military leader of the Tsar. That's a really good idea, Ixil, Ultraman Artic. Finally, a good reason for theater. It just gets worse and worse. That's horrible. I could be helped, but the others don't seem too happy about this. Not mind them. Anything else you want? I mean, all for now. So keep going around, asking what everyone wants to change. And Tsar Ixil in charge is nothing but disaster. Tsar Jock refuses to discuss unless Tsar Brecht changes it. Let's see what we can do. Make the story better for you. Need to make another change. I had to go back. How's it going? It was going well for a while. Seemed to have made some changes that the plot that were highly unpopular. Okay, we'll go back to the last story that seemed accepted. Tsar Mag only kills Jolly in self-defense, steals from assaults to Tsar. I'll start working from there then. Just need to make changes that the other ones also don't not like. They make the story better for you. And keep peace, but not be unaware of what happens. Sarkat is aware of what's going on. What if one of the characters is the Sarkat who is aware of the whole situation, even who the criminal is, but decides not to stop it for some reason? Horrible idea. Sarkat would never do such a thing. When the criminal is, we stop criminal plans. Yeah. Lagging. We want them to be... Alright, I guess that makes sense. So we can come with something else. What else do you want? Try to make the story better. Not be unaware of what happens. Tsar captures and punishes the criminal. Discovers and finds him. Yes, that's a great idea. Sarkat John really likes this. It's probably the only one who likes it. Yes, the idea is stupid. This is, he does not think of it. What else can Sarkat do for you, John? That was it. They are a very contentious bunch here for this bit of theater. Make story better. Hopefully make that happen. You assaulted in your home. Find creations. That'll work for that. What do you want? Play's horrible. That's what John right now. Grumble, 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 grumble. Complain, complain, complain. Going back. We're going back. Any other small changes we can make with you? Change the plot slightly. What do you suggest? No one gets killed, someone defeats him, someone assaults humans, and humans are involved. I can work with that. They seem to be okay with these changes first. Make the story better. Get assaulted for your fine works. Talk to Tsar Medj Cole. You need help? I can make the story better for you. If one Tsar and playing can be Tsar her, then one should also be Tsar Medj. Okay. One is Tsar Medj who is aware of the situation. Even the criminal is, but for some reason keeps it to himself. As a test maybe. Yes, Tsar Medj Cole is fine with that. Thank you, we're getting somewhere now. Anything else? That was it. So we got two of them happy with a change here. So we have other options here. Make the story better. Not unaware of what happens. They didn't like when we caught and punished the criminal. What else we got for this guy over here? Can make the story better. Should also be a Tsar Ixil. Criminal should be a Tsar Ixil. Smart and stealthy criminal. Tsar Ixil. That'd be good. So the Tsar Ixil are not to be underestimated and taken for granted. Alright, that's great. We really are getting somewhere now. And to start her wrecked about this. We good? We doing good? How's the work going? We're really getting somewhere now. Finally. Tsar who gets assaulted in its own home should be a Tsar her. Which Tsar should be a Tsar Medj. At least somewhat aware of what's going on, besides not to do anything about it for some reason. Criminal is Tsar Ixil. I think we need to make just a few more changes before everyone's pleased now. That's great news. John Ixil, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. What do you think we should do now? We should decide an ending. That's also important. What do you suggest? John Ixil, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Criminal's plans are foiled. It's caught through joint efforts. The criminal's killed. Never mind. Let's go with caught through joint efforts. I think it would be too good to have one Tsar outsmart all the rest. The others work together and eventually capture the criminal through joint efforts. Yes, very good idea. Shows how Tsar are strong when we work together. Okay. How do you feel about this? What do you want? Tell you the plot. Tsar Herbrecht and I have made some changes, and the story is by a Tsar Ixil called Taktiz Ket Ekmek, who has gone against the Tsar society and becomes a criminal. Starts when a human visitor attacks it, and it kills a human in self-defense. Triggers a spark in this Taktiz Ket Ekmek and likes to rush. Steals from Tsar Medj, kills another human in self-defense, and assaults the Tsar her in its home. Eventually, it is caught through joint efforts of the other Tsar in the city. What do you think? Sarkat, Jock think it pretty good. Yeah, it's horrible. Tsar should not work together like that. We have specific cast rules that we should follow. So I make Tsar Ixil look like he does not know what he's doing. Tsar Ixil's purpose is stealth and hunt. We're good at it. Also, her Clag think it good. Only Sarkat, Jock, and Sarkat Clag seem to like this idea. Should I have to start her Breck again? Halfway. which is not halfway. We should change the ending. What do you suggest? Criminal's plans are foiled. They have a bad idea to let one Tsar. Sorry, the others doesn't have to be caught. One of his plans are at least foiled. Good idea, that's better than first idea. Plans are foiled, but not by a joint of everything. New plot. Becomes a criminal, attacks a visitor, fights another one. Assaults someone. Actual goals are Excel's plans are constantly being foiled. What do you think about that? Yeah, sorry, Jet likes that. Mayor's okay with that. Is not entirely pleased with Star Excel's plans always getting foiled. Makes Star Excel look stupid. Star Clag likes it. Okay, everyone except for Star Excel more seems entirely pleased with the story. I can work with that. What do you want? How can I make the story better for you? Not everything Star Excel does fail. That's not good. Plans aren't always foiled, occasionally foiled. Still gain from it. Yes, that'd be good. Right, that's great. Everyone seems to be happy with the story now. So just talk to Brecht. How's the work going? Also, Artic? They're all happy with the plot. I've got good news. Brecht. All the miners are happy with the plot now. We move on and start handing out the roles. That is great. You can start giving out roles. What are the roles? First character is talk to his Ek Mac, Star Ixel Criminal. Second character is Ketkol Shmol, the rich Tsar Medj who gets robbed by talk to his Ek Mac. Third character is Jalet Jenny, Jaj who gets killed in self-defense. Fourth character is Tsar Her who gets assaulted in its home. Alright, I'll be back to work then. One Jalet, one the other guys. Our Clang. Well, now Jalet. You will play the role of the Tsar Her. Of course, you cannot possibly let Tsar Her Clag be anything special. Hmm? What? You could modify your current role. Maybe we can make it better. You cannot play this role. Why not? It's a Tsar Her. It suits you perfectly. You even made the role just because you wanted it. Yes, but Tsar Her Clag is not normal Tsar Her. Tsar Clag would not get robbed and beaten like this. What if you don't get assaulted then? Sometimes Ketek Mac can break into your home but doesn't have to assault you, just look for some items. Okay, and then Great Tsar Her can be called Tsar Her Clag? I guess so. Good, I'm happy with it. Tsar Her Clag, who only gets disturbed, not beaten. Anything else you wanted? That's it. They are very picky. It's hilarious. You need help? Yes, I do need help. You can play the role of Cole Schmull, Tsar Her, Jenny, Ketek Mac. Cole Schmull. Sure, Tsar Medj get robbed. He'll ruin my day. What? Make it better? How can I get robbed by a criminal? Schmull is supposed to be aware of the situation. How can it get robbed? What if it tricks his Ketek Mac and not only manages to get away with a small sum of tackle? Yes, that would work. Good idea, Jalet. Is there anything else? That was it. We got the hunter, the main villain protagonist guy. What do you want now? You will play the role of Tanta's Ketek Mac. That is good. Anything else you want? That was it. And Larket Jock. Help you. You'll play the role of Jalet Jenny. A puny Jalet? That's not good at all. What else do you want from me? You can modify your role, make it better somehow. Zarket Jock cannot play Jalet. Make Jalet Jenny a strong Zarket and I'll be happy. Yeah, I can do that. Good, and I want to defeat the Tsar Exil when it attacks me. No, we can't have that, but I can let you at least survive the attack. Fine. Guess that's good enough. What else do you want? That was it. Alright. You all happy now? They all seem to be accepting it. We did kind of change the rules a little bit, but yeah, you know. You giving out the rules yet? Yes, all the rules have been given out now. Good work. Are they happy with the rules? Zar Jock is happy with roll. Yes, Zar Exelmore is happy with rolls. Rolls are fine with Zar Medjkol. Yes, rolls are just fine with Zar Her Clag. Very good work, Jalet. Now we can start rehearsal. I don't have to be involved in that, do I? I'm feeling it won't run as smoothly as it should. No, Jod has done what it promised, so her Brecht can train you now. We get trained in the art of magma mining. Thank you very much. I can finally mine these rocks and then get into the tunnels to start repairing. It only took forever. Drop this and this. Mine some stone slab vein. Which is also used in the new mining and smithing rework bars and things. Alright. So yeah, we do not have space to get the 20 or so slabs that we need. So it's going to be a bit of back and forth, unfortunately. Well, that would be the case even if we had a bank, which we don't. 14-ish planks, 20-ish slabs. Some amount. And as we use some of the planks and stuff, we'll have more space for the rest of the things. So it's all gonna work out. Let's get into the tunnels. Start working on this. Another potential problem we're gonna face in the tunnels is the Staff of Water. Don't know if that's really going to be good enough as a magic weapon. It accomplishes the idea of being a water spell available, but we will see. We will see. Alright. What do you want, Jollet? How do I repair the tunnels? You wouldn't happen to have some tips on how to repair the tunnels? I want to be sure I don't make it any worse. Useless, Jollet. Fine. Zar Groll can give you hints. Different damages require different materials to repair. In cramped spaces, Jollet should only ever repair with pillars if damage is very bad. Otherwise use planks. In open spaces, Jollet should only ever repair with planks if the damage is very light. Otherwise use pillars. Alright, good to know. Anything else? I know how to mine through magma now. Sir Herbrecht has taught me how to safely mine through magma now, so I should be able to enter the tunnels. Yes, Sar Gross heard. Sir Herbrecht will put up play. That is strange. Yeah, I found it kind of odd as well. Anyway, can enter the tunnels now. Yes, you may. But Zar Gross suggests that first John prepares Tucket. Oh, okay, thank you. We need to craft the stone slabs into big pillars. There we go. Stone pillars. Past the crack in the wall. And we squeeze through an air opening and into the tunnel system, where everything is a mess. Got some rocks in the way. Got various bits of damage. It isn't too bad, so we can fix it with a plank. It's around here fixing everything. Stabilize the caved-in corridor. Using some planks there. Need to get these rocks out of the way. Just push them. There we go. Here's a cave-in we could jump over. It's badly damaged, so that's going to need a pillar. You can see where the damage is on the map here. Cave-in. Very badly damaged. Pillar. Cave-up wall. The damage in this location is bad. That sounds like a pillar. Trying to repair the damage to the stone pillar with some small collapse. I guess it's not very bad, so we can still use the planks. There you go. Caving wall over here is very bad, so this is going to need a pillar. Can we get around from this side? Yes, we can. Pillar. Go over this way. We got another bit cave in here, which is also very bad. It's gonna need a pillar. Okay. Can't stand right in front of the damaged wall. You won't be able to put up the pillar. I know. Pillar. There you go. Never mind this next collapsed tunnel. Ow. Too unstable. What else are blocking it? What else we got some damage at? Pillar there. Oh, one bit down here. No. Oh, we messed up that cave. There's a cave in over here. So if we mess it up, we need to break the pillars down and it just doesn't work anymore. Cave in right here. Isn't too badly damaged, so we fix it with a plank. The good thing about the planks is that we can just get past them, it's not a problem. Back through here, use the pillar. We've stabilized everything in here. So we're gonna go get some more pillars and then we can go in this next tunnel. We got 5, so if we get another, just fill up the inventory with it, honestly. Should be good. Another pile of supplies here. Okay, mine into this collapsed tunnel here. And it's stable enough for us to actually get through. Successfully cleared the tunnel. Pass through here into the next one, where we have a fire monster. Look at that guy. Monster like many others, but on fire. Look at him. Fire monster. Yeah. It passes through the fire creature without doing any damage. Well, that's no good. And this is where we need to use water magic. Level 53. We've got Bupkis in the way of magicalness here. We have to take off all of our armor. Autocast our spell to magic. Goes up to level 22, that's fine. And attack the fire monster. With a 60% accuracy, that's good enough. Gets the job done at least. Taking a little bit of damage, that's alright. 1 fire monster. Taken care of. You'll love to see it. Okay. And drop some ashes, which we don't need. Let's repair some stuff. Here's a cave in. Isn't too badly damaged. We need to, as long as it's barely damaged. Very bad. Bad. Not too bad. Not too bad can be planks, right? Stabilize the ceiling. Alright. Here is very bad. Needs a pillar. Then by closing that off, we need to go do this one behind first here. Where the damage is bad, but not very bad. So you can use the planks. There you go. And each of these uses 2 planks. That's alright. Very bad also here. We need to make sure we're past it. We put up the pillar here. Alright. And now without a fire monster attacking us, we can walk across these stepping stones. Nice and safe. Badly damaged. That needs a pillar. Very badly damaged. That definitely needs a pillar. This cave in here is also very badly damaged. This kind of in the open. There's no side on here. There's a pillar on it. Going around. This cave in the wall is bad, but it's in the wall, so we can use planks. Strategy to where you have to repair first. It is quite the mess in here, that's for sure. This caved in wall here is very bad, so that needs a pillar. From here. And we should be able to mine this way. Looking good. Okay. Extensive tunnels with extensive damage. And over here, you can see a fire monster and a lava monster. Let's get rid of those. Lava monster. Monster made of magma. Can use range attacks to defeat him. Very effective. And then water to defeat the fire monster. Another lava monster over here, being a problem. Just kind of chilling. Jump across the stepping stones. With the lava, you don't want to jump across searing hot lava with monsters ready to attack you. Yeah, that's fair. He's over there, being a problem. Very bad damage here, but we need to come back this way. So I'm not going to mess with that just yet. Can't go past this lava here, so we need to fix this first. It's very bad, so that needs a pillar. Also need to deal with the run makes you move 2 steps situation, because that sits in front of it. Very bad here too, it needs a pillar. to jump this cave in to deal with that later. Take out this lava monster. Range attacks. Pew! He's dead. Now we can go over to the other side. That's great. Before we go over there, we need to finish repairing everything else in here. Systematically. Cave in here isn't too badly damaged. But it's not too badly damaged. Yeah. Not too badly damaged enough that we can just use the planks. Descriptive. Very bad here. That needs a pillar. Mountain. Very bad here. That needs a pillar. And then up here, we have a very bad. That needs a pillar. This cave-in is also very bad. That's going to need a pillar. And then this here is also very bad. That's going to need another pillar. So basically we need 2 more pillars here. We will go back to the mines again. Well, that was very convenient. Squeeze through the narrow opening and continue through the 2 tunnel systems you've already repaired. Brilliant. How convenient. Alright. Let's finish this fixing. Putting the pillars in. Make sure we're on the correct side also. Also went and got some sharks for the boss fight that's coming up when we need to face off against this armadillo that's causing all the problems. And it was so nice to get these sharks with 99 fishing and cooking. Fished them quicker, didn't burn any. Although we should still have a chance of burning sharks. But that's okay. Mine. The next final collapsed tunnel here. Mining through. Having a great time. Looking great. Okay. Now this is open. Pass through the tunnel. And we find darkness. Once it loads, please load. Some guys over here. These are Sarher. We can attack them. Don't do that. You need help? John Excel, Harper, Ironman, Artic. Have you seen a big armadillo, dill around here? The one that dug all the tunnels under the city? Yes, it passed by here. Should be killed. It almost destroyed the city. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. So where did it go? It's home in a small cave just north from here. It went in there. Okay. It's not right now, it's not. Inspiring confidence. So it's basically trapped in a corner. Why haven't you killed it yourself? Do I look like a Sarek still to you? Sarek do not hunt or kill, we craft and mine. I see. I better go and take care of it myself then. Good luck, Charlotte. Any other questions we can ask them? No, just who they are. This is the Sar deep mine here. Has coal, mithril, adamant. Still has coal, mithril, adamant. Possibly a silver in here, which may or may not exist. There's one. That's alright. There's another whole section here. With the cave entrance and this cave entrance, which you need to mine out. This is the one that was keeping them trapped in here this whole time. We've made it around the correct direction. Take it from this side. Okay. And now, to the north, to the boss fight. Even if things go horribly, horribly wrong, we got the Ring of Life, which probably would work. We'll probably be fine. We are level 117, after all. You're a big creature moving around just inside the cave. Are you sure you want to enter? Oh, yeah. It's probably going to be fine. The Sar, Taktiz, Ket Dill. Break some cracks in their armor with our pickaxe. Slowly cracks away through the armor. The armor shatters. And we poke it with the pickaxe. We don't have very high accuracy. It's mostly weak to magic, but our magic weapon is level 1. So, that's no good. We're just going to poke with the pickaxe here. This is definitely one of the battles of all time. He's got a special thing he can do. At least before you break off the armor. We can slam the ground, do a bunch of extra damage. Does it more often if you pray. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah. This is one of the fights of all time. Is our max in 18? Maybe. I guess we could use prayer now. Once we have it off. That's actually not right. Let's do piety. That'll give us more accuracy, which is also just more damage. And also more damage. Combat changes. It's working. Could have brought a better weapon, or a better magic weapon, would have also been fine. But that would have cost money. Would have had to go get, like, the Slayer Staff, or a God Staff or something. Not really worth worrying about. We'll just poke. Gets the job done. Ooh, we had 25. Wild. We got enough food. It's working alright. Could have also brought, like, potions or something, but nah. That would have required us to go and make potions. Guess we probably could have got, like, a regular potion from the Warriors Guild or something. Not really worth worrying about, honestly. So yeah. This is definitely something. Poke. Another one of the quest boss fights that weren't really updated after the evolution of combat. Because the amount of damage taken on our front here is way less than it would have been. But there's also the quest bosses that have been updated. And upcoming quest bosses which could be potentially really problematic. This is just a lower level quest here, so we can't expect too much challenge. But yeah, this is what's been making a giant mess under the tunnels, under the city here. And we're just going to poke with a pickaxe until it's gone. And it seems to be working, so there you go. Ooh, a 40. Now that's a good crit. We're really doing it now. It would also help if we had a two-handed weapon. And also, pickaxes and axes don't really count as weapons either. They have lower stats because they're tools. So yeah, that's also a thing. Here we go, lagging again. I'm not threatened by this armadillo. Especially since we're at full health. And have auto retaliate on, and a ring of life, and we're stronger. Not ideal, obviously. Not ideal. Gets us through here, though. Last hit, and down he goes. Explodes into tackle. And some big bones. 1,000 tackle. That went into my coin pouch. That ain't right. Anything in the currency pouch? Oh boy. Well, we need to get rid of 1,000 tackle then. We favorite that just because we have more tackle in here. That's not even right. Fake tackle. Shouldn't exist. Need to get rid of that. We can go buy some stuff from a shop and just drop it. That'll be fine. Anyways, we have succeeded in defeating them. That guy. There you go. One armadillo taken care of. And by taken care of, I mean poked slowly to death. And that's what we do. Poke things slowly to death. Or something. What do you want, Jagex, Ultimate Ironman Artic? Is Talk to his Cat Dill dead? Yes, the Talk to his Cat Dill is dead now, and I've repaired all the damage it caused. That's very good news, Jagex. You have done Czar a great favor. Czar Exil Tag is impressed. Jagex Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic? I did not take you for a hunter. Yes, very impressive. You saved the Czar her. Well done. Quest completed. One quest point. 5,000 attack, 5,000 strength, 10,000 crafting, 15,000 mining, 20,000 construction XP. Access to the Czar mine, ability to make stone slabs. Not that we really need to. Mine stone slabs, make them into pillars. think it's like one of the heaviest things in the game, which is fun. Doesn't matter. An invitation to a production of TQTT Mac Opera. Well, we gotta go see that. No levels or anything from the quest, unfortunate. That's alright. Let us go see the opera, or play, or whatever they're gonna call it here. Go to the theater. We helped get this whole thing off the ground. We might as well enjoy the production. A worthwhile experience. A cultural extravaganza. How's the play coming along, Tsar Herbrecht? It's done now. We have not yet shown it to the rest of the Tsar, but since you helped with it, maybe you want to see it? Yes, I'd love to. Let there be theater. Welcome, Jagex Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, to this exclusive preview of 3 Tuckle Opera. It is written by Tsar Herbrecht, and in roles you'll see Tsar Exil Moore as TQTT Mac, Tsar Midge Cole in role of Cole Schmull, Tsar Ket Jock in role of Tsar Ket Jenny, and Zahar Clag in role of Zahar Clag. Make yourself comfortable, Charlotte. Enjoy the performance. And the Tisak Jad, it has teeth. And it wears them in its face. And TQTT Mac, it has a TQTT. But the TQTT one does not see. On a hot, fiery day, fire red day, lies dead a weak Jalet in Tsar City. And a mighty Tsar walks around the corner, whom they call TQTT Mac. Tremble in my presence, Jalet. And Kekol Schmull stays gone. Or so it wants them to believe. And so do some rich Tsar. And some of its Tuckle is TQTT Mac. But far from it all. On whom they cannot pin anything. TQTT Mac is far too smart. Tsar Ket Jenny was found with a TQTT in its chest. But completely unharmed. And on solid magma walks TQTT Mac, who knows nothing about all this, is afraid of mighty Tsar Ket Jenny. TQTT Mac fears no prey. I heard Jenny challenges you. Tsar Ket Jenny is dead. It is not. And then they both shut up. And the very old and wise Tsar Her Clag, whose name everyone knows, for its fine craftsmanship. While Company was not feeling its best, but feels better now. TQTT Mac, what was your price? Price for what? Why does TQTT Mac get Toggle? The end. Price for what? TQTT Mac is no merchant. Not make Tsar Ket Jenny club you down. Tsar Schmull wants Toggle. There are none of Tsar Her in this play. The end! So, what do you think, Jalet Exil Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic? Ah, it was different. Yes, this is Tsar Theater. Probably different from what Jalet is used to. Yes, definitely. How long did you say you've been rehearsing it? For very long. Wanted to get everything just right. Oh, of course. Any less wouldn't have been acceptable. That's how Tsar Herbrecht always thinks when it writes plays. The answers are just outstanding. Anyway, I should be going now. Goodbye, Jalet Exil Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. That was something. That was something. Totally worth all the effort we put in to get that play off the ground. My goodness. Anyways. Now, we are back to be able to do things besides just being in Ardoin between episodes here. So we're going to go and train something else. Because things are going to be happening very soon. And we need to be ready. Next time. Goodbye.